As we delve into this intriguing narrative, we begin in the late 1980s and early 1990s, a time marked by the end of the Cold War and the dissolution of the Soviet Union. It was a period where Western leaders, including those from the United States and Europe, made a series of verbal assurances to Russia. These assurances, often misinterpreted as formal pledges, promised that NATO would not expand eastward. However, these words, as informal as they were, fell on deaf ears as they were not legally binding. Fast forward to the mid-1990s, and we see the situation take a turn. Despite these verbal assurances, NATO began its expansion, incorporating several Eastern European countries. This move was perceived as a direct threat to Russia's geopolitical interests, sparking a shift in Russia's foreign policy and laying the groundwork for the tensions we see today. The early 2000s saw Russia, under the leadership of Vladimir Putin, adopt a more assertive stance. The country began to reassert its influence in its near abroad, most notably in Georgia and Ukraine. This assertiveness was not without consequences, leading to a series of conflicts and strained relations with the West. Fast forward to the present day, and the situation has escalated dramatically. Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014, its ongoing involvement in the eastern Ukraine conflict, and its alleged interference in Western politics have further deepened the divide. Most alarmingly, Russia's modernization of its nuclear arsenal and its withdrawal from several arms control treaties have raised concerns about a new nuclear arms race. To summarize, we've journeyed through Russia's geopolitical interests, starting from the misinterpreted pledges of the 1990s, through the expansion of NATO, to the current nuclear threats. We've seen how Russia's perception of Western actions has shaped its foreign policy and, in turn, global politics. In understanding Russia's actions, it's essential to remember that these are not isolated events, but part of a larger narrative shaped by history, perception, and geopolitical interests. The historical misinterpretations and ongoing conflicts are all threads in the complex tapestry of Russia's foreign policy. Indeed, the narrative of Russia's geopolitical interests is far from over. As the world watches with bated breath, the question remains, what will be the next chapter in this intricate saga? Only time will tell.